Another video. Manchester United 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Huge win for Manchester United today. A win that we really needed. A win that the manager really needed. A win that us fans really needed, because look, I don't want to hear all these people going, oh, I wanted them to lose so that... I hate those guys. Real Man United fans needed to see a win today because we've been through the mill. That defeat against Liverpool last week wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. It's not what we expect to see from a Man United side. And today, look, I don't think it was a perfect result or it was a perfect result. I don't think it was a perfect performance by Manchester United. There are some things maybe I don't want to see again. But in terms of the commitment, the endeavour, the result, the goals, that was more like it. That was more like it. Now look, I think Spurs were awful. I think Spurs are awful. And they showed that then today. But there were times where United had to dig in, make sure we didn't concede. And we did that. We got our first clean sheet in an awfully long time. You know, it's been a long time since Man United have been keeping up clean sheets. And, like, we needed one today. So that will give the team confidence. Varane coming back into that side, massively important. If we go back to a back two in terms of two centre-backs, if we go back to a two centre-back system, in my opinion, based off form right now, it should be Lindelof and Varane, because Maguire's been nowhere near good enough to be a Man United centre-back this season. So that's one thing I would say. If we go back to that back four, then for me, it should be Lindelof and Varane. Now, I don't think Oli would make that decision. I don't think Oli would make that decision. I don't think he would go with that back four. And I think Maguire probably stays in the team. But for me, that's a big problem if you're not being held accountable for your performances. And if we go back to a back four, look, I thought Lindelof has made mistakes. I think Lindelof, has done things wrong. But ultimately, I think he's been the better of the two. And he's the one that I'd be partnering with Varane if we did go back to a back four. And the team that we started with today was a 3-4-1-2. You can call it a back three, a back five, three centre-backs with two wing-backs. We then had, in the middle of the park, McTominay and Fred. How they keep surviving, despite utter dogshit performances, is beyond me. But today, I thought there were a lot better things from McTominay in terms of bringing the ball forward, in terms of, getting challenges in terms of progressing the football. But then there were times where his control lets him down, his first touch lets him down, the ball gets stuck under his feet. And you can tell there's a real lack of quality there. Same with Fred. Like, the endeavour, the fight, the spirit, the heart, whatever, you can all say that's there. But ultimately, Fred and McTominay are average. And the fact that we keep overlooking Donny van der Beek, we keep overlooking, Nemanja Matic. When Paul Pogba's available, I know he was suspended today, we're overlooking him. That McFred thing, as I said before, is going to be the downfall of Oli. But today, I thought they put in a shift, and they did some good things. But ultimately, it was Ronaldo and Cavani that won the game for us. I thought Ronaldo was incredible. I thought he took his first goal fantastically well. The pass from Bruno was delightful. I thought Bruno and Ronaldo's combinations together to get the goal for Cavani, I thought that was fantastic. Marcus Rashford coming off the bench to score another goal for Manchester United, that was fantastic. He played against Liverpool, didn't he? So I think it's 3 and 4 since his return. But Marcus Rashford has been scoring goals. Since he's come back, he's looked sharp, he's looked fit, he's looked ready to go. That's what you want to see from Marcus Rashford. So I thought the goals were well taken, well worked goals. We probably could have had a few more as well. It could have been 4 or 5 today. But I also thought we were coming up against a very poor, very, very poor Spurs side. Their manager's under the cosh at the minute. He's getting criticism left, right and centre. So I think we have to take that into consideration as well. But after the week that we've had, after that performance against Liverpool, after that result against Liverpool, all the Wolves being out for the manager, players getting criticism left, right and centre, I thought that performance and result was just what we needed. Just what we needed. Now, the problem with us has been that we've had these little moments where you think, right, let's get some momentum from this now. Let's get momentum from this now. And then what happens is we don't build upon it. So we need to make sure we continue in this vein. Maybe we'll play the back three again against Atalanta away. I don't know. But I hope we don't use it at home. I hope we don't use it at home. Because I do not want to see 5 at the back with McFred in midfield at home. I do not want to see that. I know in attack it's not 5 at the back because your wing backs push forward. But I do not want to see that at home. So, look, the performance, the setup was right for away from home. We've done it before. I heard Ollie getting a lot of criticism. Oh, he's doing Conte tactics because United have been linked with Conte. Oh, he's going 5 at the back because he wants to draw the game. He doesn't want to lose it. All this stuff. Like, we've seen him do this before. We have seen, him go to the back three before. I think we've done it a fair few times at the Etihad. He has done these things before. So it's not a surprise. It's not a shock. But at home, I don't want to see this. Kip says, Ollie was under pressure, and it actually goes to show what a week's training can do. Agree 100% about Maguire, says Cedric. Keep your comments coming in, super chat, like, comment, share, all that. Let me clean this camera a little bit, see if it helps, because it looks like a little bit of glare. I'm just in the car. We've just finished the kickoff. We've obviously got reaction over on Stretford Paddock. Kirsty's down at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, getting fan cams for us, getting reaction, which hopefully will be really good and out later on today. Kirsty does a great job anyway, so I'm sure they'll be fine. And yeah, man, I am delighted. Look, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer eventually will be sacked as United manager, and I'll be surprised if he makes it through this season. But I'm happy for him tonight. He needed that win. This team needed this win. And we got it. Brian says, do you think this lineup sticks around? Maybe away from home, maybe against Atalanta, but I wouldn't want to see it regularly. I really wouldn't want to see it regularly, no. Manish says, happy with the win, felt good after a long while. Yeah, 100%, mate. Felt so good. Felt so good sitting there today with a smile on my face, not getting rattled by anyone. No McTominay, please, says Roman. Yeah, I got to agree with you. I don't think McTominay and Fred are good enough for Manchester United going forward in the long term. Ollie obviously likes them. I have mentioned before how I feel like his reliance on McTominay and Fred could cost him his job. Look, today, got him a big result, got him an important 3 points, got Man United an important 3 points. I thought they did okay today, but we do need to, we're not out of trouble yet. There's trouble still potentially on the horizon, and we do need to keep going. But how good were Cavani today? How good was Ronaldo today? But the trouble is now, in my opinion anyway, a Man United strongest 11 has Sancho and Rashford in it, has Pogba in it. It's up to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to get a team where all those guys are in there. So, yeah, we need to see a team where Sancho's in there. We need to see a team where Rashford's in there. Rashford's been incredible since his return. Bruno as well. But yeah, man, I'm happy with that today. As you can tell, I'm not getting carried away, and I'm not saying we're out of the woods just yet. But big win, delighted with the win, buzzing. In fact, just feels good to be able to watch your team score some goals, win a game, be competitive, not fucking look like we don't care. And look, I hate when people say that about players, because I think most players all care. You know what I mean? I don't think it's really a thing when you hear people downing tools and throwing the manager under the bus. I think it's the manager's job to keep his team in check and keep his team on side. But we have seen performances where you just go, fuck, what the hell is this? And today it looked like everyone was on the right page. It looked like we had a plan. We wanted to get a result. And we did it. And we've seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in trouble before and fight his way out of it. Now, the reason why I think it could be different is because the last 2 times, top 4 has been good enough, just top 4. And he's managed to do that, which he deserves credit for. But just top four isn't going to be good enough this season. Top four has to be a guarantee, and we have to be getting a trophy or challenging for the big ones in there as well. So we have to do that. You know, Atalanta is going to be a massive test. City are going to be a big test next week. So like I said, we're not out the woods yet. But a great win today for Manchester United. Great win for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Great win for the boys. Thought my man of the match was Cristiano Ronaldo with his goal and an assist. I don't think Cavani was that far behind him though. I thought Cavani was incredible as well. And yeah, buzzing with the win. Buzzing with the win. But I do think we're helped a little bit by the fact that Spurs are awful. Really awful. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Bet Heung-min Son's crying now, ain't he? The fucking tit. Anyway, see you later.